If you rent a car, you'll likely be asked if you want to pay extra for car rental insurance.
You may think you're covered with your own insurance policy or credit card, but there can be restrictions you might not know about. Here's Pat Foran and Consumer Alert.
Many people have their own coverage, which allows them to rent a vehicle without having to pay extra to the car rental company. However, there can be limitations on the kind of car you rent, how much it's worth, and the country you plan to drive in. Sean Beasley spends a lot of time on the road.
I rent a car probably about 20 times a year.
As for insurance for all those rentals, he says he's covered.
I don't get insurance because my vehicle insurer, automatically offers us rental car insurance.
Beasley pays an added cost to his insurance company so that rental coverage is included with his policy.
Both auto insurance and credit cards can have pretty significant limitations when it comes to car rentals. And that can include what kind of cars they'll cover, for how long, and even in what countries.
Rental car insurance can be expensive, sometimes an extra $50 per day. When does adding it to the rental make sense?
If you only have liability insurance on your own car, you'll need to get a separate policy for the car rental in case there's damage to it in the event of a crash.
Here are some guidelines to help you decide if extra coverage is right for you. Is the rental car fancier than your car? Some credit card rental insurance and personal auto policies won't cover certain types or classes, like large sport utility vehicles or luxury cars. Are you renting in a foreign country? Many companies say your auto insurance coverage extends only to rentals in Canada and the U.S. The same goes for rental insurance offered by most credit card companies. If you're renting an RV, a cargo van, or a moving truck, these vehicles are usually not covered under standard auto or credit card insurance policies. If you decide to add extra insurance, consider adding up to these three types. Collision damage waiver, which covers damage to the car in case of a wreck, loss damage waiver, which protects you from theft and damage to the car, and liability coverage covers you if you are found legally responsible for property damage or for injuring someone while driving the rental. Terms might be slightly different depending on the rental agency, so if you're renting a car, you'll want to check all policies carefully to make sure you have coverage in case you need it. Last year, we did a story with a driver who rented a pickup truck and declined paying for rental coverage. He thought he was covered through his own policy, but he wasn't. The truck was stolen, and he had to pay $50,000 to cover the loss. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.
If you have a consumer story idea, email us at alert@ctv.ca.